ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to channel Y.O.B. It's your host Joshua Solomon. I'm on my walk from work. Beautiful day. It's September 17th, Tuesday. Feels like it's 80, 75 degrees. Look what I'm looking at right now. Yeah. But yeah, this is a review for Longlegs, starring Nicolas Cage. Summary of the film. Pretty much serial killer, satanic serial killers going around killing people or girls. Well, possessing them or something with a doll or something, and then making a family kill each other. It's some sort of satanic ritual thing going on. And we're following an FBI agent who came across the serial killer when she was younger. And she basically goes on to investigate the serial killer. And it kind of leads into her realizing how much she's involved. But let's get into my first impressions. My first impressions of the movie is I really was disappointed. And I'm sorry this review came out late. I don't know, I just didn't really have the urge to make a review for this movie because I just didn't really like it. I think it's good, the director is a great director. I liked his movie Gretel and Hansel. His Gretel and Hansel is great because of the writing and the cinematography and it's just a great directed film. And he did so much with little, and he really does capture Gothic atmosphere really well, in my opinion. Unlike a lot of other directors, he really captures eerie Gothic vibes really well, and the movie has a great look to it, but I just personally don't think the movie has a great story to it. I think the story is just kind of ridiculous. And it's engaging as a serial killer investigation and probably involving a cult or something. But when it starts getting supernatural and stuff, where it turns into almost like a Conjuring, or Annabelle or something like that, then that's when it's like, what is it? And Nicolas Cage seriously drops me by 3 points for me, honestly, because the movie is doing one thing that's it's trying to be intimidating. It's even though the detective's mom, I was thinking, is more interesting and intimidating than Nicolas Cage's character. But okay, talking about the casting, Nicolas Cage. He is the biggest problem with this fucking movie. This movie has a lot going for it, but every time he shows up on screen, it's like, what is this man doing? It's just I watched it for a second time because I was like, maybe I'm not getting it, and then I just didn't. I still felt the same way. I was like, he's just kind of ridiculous. It's over the top. This is the problem throughout his career with his roles. He just does too much, and it's I like Nicolas Cage, and I think he's good when he's with a director that has a vision, and he knows precisely what he wants to do with Nicolas Cage, and it's not okay, just do whatever you want, man. You're Nicolas Cage. It's like that. I think when you do that, that's when he fucks up, and he goes over the top when he's left to his own devices. It's like, damn, dude. Someone should have came and said, all right, I kind of want you to do this instead because, my name is going to be in the director title, and I don't want to be, everyone laughing at me. But, everyone likes the movie. I personally don't see what everyone likes about it because it's kind of scary and it's kind of just silly at times. I think that the vibe might be scary to people, but even the vibe, I don't know. I've seen a lot. I think if you don't watch a lot of horror films, you're going to get swept up by the hype by this. But if you're a big avid horror fan, used to watch Universal monster movies like The Wolfman, Werewolf of London, Invisible Man, Creature of Black Lagoon, Dracula, Frankenstein and all that, those, and then going on to see like Night of the Living Dead, and like Hellraiser and all these like really fucked up gory ass Dagon, all these like really good movies that are really like dark and messed up. It's like I've seen a lot worse, and it's like, and I think it's scarier when there's a scary story. Like I still think Invasion of Body Snatchers still tops this. And it's not really a gory film, It's gross, but it's not gory. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that the movie was overhyped. The actress playing the detective, she's not a good actress. I don't know, or maybe the character she's told to play. Because I remember her from It Follows, and she just doesn't have. I'm sorry, some people just don't have screen presence. It doesn't matter who they know in Hollywood. It doesn't matter how many big movies they've been in. It's just like, I don't care. And it doesn't matter how many people around them are saying this is the greatest actress of all time. It's like I know that people will say something, but it's like I think deep down we know what's good and what's bad. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just not like, I just missed it. There was a time when I was younger where I felt like there's so many talented actors in Hollywood. Like there was good actors everywhere. But now it just feels like you're watching movies and it's just like, okay, where are the good actors? It's starting to get a little bizarre. But she's all right. I mean, I don't want to come down heavy on her. I think more of the problem is the script, because I feel like everybody really has nothing memorable to do. Because there's nothing really like interesting going on. Like the vibe is like, it builds this tension of like something bad, twisted, and fucked up is about to happen. I mean, yes, you get some violent kills in the ending of it, like when the families are getting killed and stuff. But it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like you could do more. You told a more disturbing story that's more realistic. I don't know. I mean, I felt like the movie was going to be a lot more interesting than what it actually came out to be. And I mean, the biggest problem, like I said already, Nicolas Cage is just, he's too much in the movie. He's just, the whole scenes where he's like, or like he's just, everything he was doing, there's so many like memeable scenes. Mommy! It's just like, that's just so silly. It's just like, what am I supposed to be scared of that shit? It's like, oh my god. It's just like, this dude, what are you doing? Like, I was laughing. I was in a theater where a group of people was sold out. And it was crazy because it was like packed. I was in Chicago, it's packed. And I went and I saw it and I was just like, wow, like this is gonna be epic. It's like everybody's like sold out. And I'm like watching, I'm like, this is not scary at all. And then Nicolas Cage shows up and I'm just like, nigga, this is funny actually. Like I started laughing. I was like, ah. And you can hear girls behind me like giggling too, like because he just started acting silly. He was just like hello, my friend. That's my long legs today. My long legs. Like, it's even like, and even like the story downplays him as like kind of silly and annoying, because like he goes into a convenience store and then he's performing. It's not creepy. He's just acting really weird, and it's just like, and then even the girl in the scene is like acting like, Dad, the weirdo guy is back. It's like, are we supposed to be taking him seriously or not? I don't know what the fuck is going on here. It's like a comedy. And oh my god, they covered his face up in the trailers and they go like, his face will be so hurt. You have nightmares for weeks. And then it's like you watch it, like he just looks like bad Botox in his face. Like a bad face job. It's like, God, it doesn't look that profound at all. I don't know, man. It's just not a movie that I felt like was all that everyone made it out to be. I feel like, I don't know, it's alright. As I appreciate the cinematography the most and the music and stuff, but it's just the story and the performances are just not. I mean, I think everyone else is decent and good except for, and I mean, the best performance in my opinion was the mom, the detective lady's mom. I think she should have been more, she should have been the main villain in my opinion. I think someone else should have played the serial killer guy, because I think it was just Nicolas Cage was just not doing it for me. It was just almost like, dude, this guy is derailing this movie single-handedly by himself. Same problem with Saw movie with Chris Rock. Like, that movie was good except for Chris Rock. It's like, dude, you could have got someone else to play this that actually would have fit the role better. Chris Rock is just like, where he's just in the car. The worst scene in the movie is when Chris Rock's in the car after he's been like yelled at by his coworkers and stuff. He's like, ah! He like supposed to be yelling, but he's like, ah! I'm like, dude, this is fucking horrible. Like, Chris Rock, what the fuck? You should not be in this movie. Oh my god, bro. That shit was just like obnoxious. But it's the same thing with this movie. Nicolas Cage, he produced it, helped produce it, so it's like I feel like he had more power and stuff. But it's just like, damn, dude. I don't know. Hey, man, I'm not trying to knock him. You know, everyone had a good time. I personally, it's alright. It was a fun experience seeing it in a theater with a packed theater of people, and there's some interesting stuff in it. You know, I definitely recommend like a rental on it. But for me, it's definitely 6.5 out of 10. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for stopping by channel Y.O.B. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It helps out tremendously with the algorithm. Subscribe. And as always, may the force be with you. Peace and out.